Well, let's just start off with just how do you see the odds? What do you think the chances are of an actual strike? We actually saw a development just yesterday with the Teamsters and another company called Yellow, where they had the opportunity. They could have struck if they wanted to, but they actually struck a deal to avoid a strike. Does that give us some insight into these UPS negotiations as well?
I think the Yellow situation is actually quite different from the UPS situation. Yellow's been a zombie company for a number of years. UPS is the largest employer of Teamsters, a tremendously successful relationship, and both the Teamsters and UPS need each other kind of moving forward.
So, I mean, where would you put the odds of a strike? Is it 50-50? We have a week to go. They're coming back to the negotiating table today. It has been contentious, but in the latest statement, UPS did say they're willing to raise pay.
Yeah, I think the odds of a strike are lower than 50% for sure. I think what you have to be cognizant of is the primary issue that's outstanding at the bargaining table right now is part-time wages. They've agreed on economics, they've agreed on work rule changes, they've agreed on pretty much everything else except for the starting pay progression for part-time workers. And for a strike to happen, the full-time Teamster drivers are going to want to have to go ahead and take off work and put themselves at risk for the part-time drivers. And while the brotherhood around the union leadership is very strong, we just don't think it's likely that full-time drivers are going to strike over a part-time issue.
All right, very interesting. Again, they return to the negotiating table tomorrow. In the meantime, for investors, how should investors just view the situation, the possible disruption? Is this going to create a meaningful shift in the transports in the short term or the long term?
Well, to the extent that there is a strike at UPS, it would be a significant one-time impact. The stocks will all react pretty negatively around this. You might see a little bit of a trade up in FedEx, a little bit of a trade down in UPS. It should be shorter term in nature. I think the bigger labor issue that's been moving the markets for the last several weeks has been that Yellow threat of potential bankruptcy. You've seen the LTL freight sector, of which FedEx is one of those members, that move up since June on the chart you're seeing on the screen right now is largely as a result of concerns that LTL organization at Yellow, which is the largest market share company, is going to go out of business, is going to go into some type of restructuring. And that's just going to put a lot of freight in play for all the other LTL carriers. FedEx is the largest, ODFL, Saia, XPO, other companies like that as well.
All right, so you just listed some names in the LTL space, just for the viewers right now. LTL is trucking, where companies put different loads into the same truck as opposed to just purchasing a load, filling up a whole truck on its own. So when we're talking about LTL, what are some of your top picks in this space that might benefit not only from the Yellow disruption, but possibly from a disruption at UPS?
Well, I think you get both of those things in a stock like FedEx. The LTL business at Yellow is a little different than some of the regional carriers that we talked about, like Saia or ODFL for that matter. They have a lot of national LTL freight, so that's exactly right. Putting pallets that are not enough to fill up a full tractor trailer rig into a network. That national network that at Yellow runs, very long distance freight, that matches up very well with the FedEx service footprint. So I would imagine they're going to pick up quite a bit of business from the business continuity risk at Yellow right now.
So coming full circle, what does this mean for the story when it comes to UPS? UPS actually underperforming FedEx year to date. How does just this disruption impact the stock for the rest of the year?
Well, I think the next nearest catalyst is going to be whether we get to a contract or not. They are returning to the table on Tuesday. We are in the 11th hour. My guess is that we are going to come to some sort of a negotiated agreement, and then you'd see UPS actually claw back some of the relative underperformance of that started since sort of 1Q earnings on the news that we are not going to go into a strike. And then obviously we're going to have to sort through what the economic implications are of the new Teamster contract. We don't think it's going to be destabilizing to UPS economics. We do think that there is enough of a supply-demand imbalance going forward that pricing is going to remain pretty robust for the small package carriers. And then you'll see, I think, UPS kind of start to claw back some of that relative underperformance.